And coming up here on Saturday kickoff for this afternoon, as we have a real chance for the Georgington Red Devils to clinch the Premier League title if they win here over Georgington City. And let's get to that game live right now. Hello everybody and welcome here for the coverage of Saturday kickoff for this afternoon as we are down to this game. The Georgington Derby matchup. We have to find out at the end of the matchup if the Red Devils get one more win, they'll become the Premier League champions of this division. League champions if they win here over their rivals of Georgington City. And what a way to have a derby matchup to really come down to the Red Devils become champions over City here at Old Factory Road. And there's a lot to play for here, Jimmy, about this game for the Red Devils. All they have to do now is win over Georgington City. And do you believe they could do it here for this afternoon? This will be very breathtaking in my honest opinion about this matchup for Georgington City. A pressure's going to be on them here in this game not to let their rivals win the league title against them here for this afternoon. There'll be a lot of security in this game. Lots of fans are going to be very intense in this sort of matchup in terms of the hatred between these two sides. And what a way for the Red Devils to actually win here at home at Old Factory Road and clinch the league title against their league rivals of Georgington City. Never heard of at all for a rivalry, one of the teams who are top of the league to go and win the league title against their local rivals. That will be a massive rub in the faces of Georgington City if they end up, of course, getting the job over the line and get the 3 points and win the league title. I can't wait for it. This will be very intense. Okay, thank you there, Jimmy, and let's get straight now to the coverage, of course, here at Old Factory Road as the Georgington Red Devils as they play against Georgington City. And let's get to the match. A very big game this is for Georgington Red Devils to get the job done and win the Premier League title against their rivals of Georgington City. There's a lot to play for in terms of the Red Devils to clinch the league title. And could Georgington City, as the away team, the visitors, to go and stop the Red Devils or confirm themselves as champions for this match day only? This rivalry is hatred, this rivalry is local, and this rivalry is going to be very right down the middle in this game. And City do not want to let the Red Devils win the game and clinch the league title, and they really want to do it, of course, on stopping Mbappe, Rooney, Bolt, Dybala, Kante, and also for the City team. Talking about their team, we've got Maradona, Firmino, Hersey, Pedro up front, alongside Nagolan and Bread in midfield, with Alaba, Smallford, Cellini, Ricardo Carvalho, and also the goalkeeper, Mark ter Stegen. Hopefully that team could stop the Red Devils on clinging on to a win here to become champions of the league. Here we go, and here we have it, as we have the Georgington Red Devils versus Georgington City. And there's a lot to play for, ladies and gentlemen, in this game, of course. And now's a chance for Bolt here to shoot. Good defending there from Cellini right there. Now here's to Hersey. And now Ricardo Carvalho. And now here's to Cellini again. Now to Smallford. Smallford now. Nice ball all the way. Header there bouncing slightly. Now to Pedro. Now to Roberto Firmino. And now here's to Pedro now. Hold on for dear life maybe so. Good defending there from the Red Devils here. And now Havertz. Now here's to Pablo Dybala. Now Dybala now running through the ball here. Looking for options. Now to Mbappe. Mbappe shoots and that's gone wide. ish. And I think he might have clipped off one of the City players, I think, for a corner. I'm not sure if he did though, but it looked like he might have last touched the defender. So there's going to be a corner in this matchup, it looks like, for the Red Devils in this game to try and get a goal. Now Carlos crossing the box. Now back to Carlos again here for the Red Devils. Into the box here. Control. Dybala. Good defending. Now here's to Pedro. Now Pedro now looking for a pass here now to Roberto Firmino. Now to David Alaba. Alaba now to looks like Mbappe. Mbappe now to Dybala, and he shoots. Save right there from the goalkeeper. And now all the way now to Havertz. Good shot again. Oh, could have been massive chance there for a breakthrough maybe, but that's gone obviously wide. And now it's going to be a chance here for a goal for the Red Devils. But unfortunately right there, that has actually gone wide. And now goal kick has been given in the match. Now a header there for Roberto Firmino. And now here's again now to Havertz. And now all the way there now to Smallford. And now all the way here to Dybala. Shoots. Good defending. And now here's Nagolan now for Georgington City. Now Pedro. Now all the way there to Mbappe. Now Dybala now has a shot. Good defending. All the way there to the goalkeeper right there to Mark ter Stegen. And now throws it now away. Now to Nagolan. Now here's again now to Mbappe. Now Mbappe passed the ball there to a chance for Dybala to shoot. Could be a goal, and it is! And the Red Devils are in front. And the champions may be champions by the end of the game. And the Red Devils take the lead. And that goal right there is going to be massive to win the league here against their local rivals in this game. And what a goal there from Bolt. And City look very disappointing right there. Disappointing whatsoever. Absolutely so. They've been disappointed because Usain Bolt has scored past the Georgington City goalkeeper. And now it's 1-0 to the Red Devils in this matchup to hopefully confirm as champions by the end of the game. So now here's to Roberto Firmino header. Now Cellini. Now Hersey. Now again holds it now to Ricardo Carvalho. Now all the way there to Hersey. Cross into the box here. Header. Oh, close. Very close. Big chance of course for him to shoot by maybe. But that's gone obviously wide. And it might have been a goal kick by the way. Yeah, goal kick for the Red Devils in the matchup. So we have a goal kick here for the Red Devils in this game. And Chris Baddy will take it. Now to Bolt. Now to Havertz. Now to Pablo Dybala. Nearly half time, nearly so. And a goal's been scored for the Red Devils. And what a goal there from Bolt. Brilliant strike from him. And the Red Devils extend the lead just before half time. And they are definitely walking towards champions of the league. What a goal again. 2 goals from that exact same player. And the Red Devils are now definitely marching to become champions of the Premier League. I've said it a few times now, but that result means a lot for City to stop the Red Devils on clinching the title on this match day, really specifically because they're the rivals of the Red Devils. And they're not going to let them, of course, win the league on this game. And unfortunately, things not looking great for them in the matchup. For the Red Devils, they are 45 minutes away from lifting the Premier League title. And we are back here for the second half, and here we go between Georgington City and also the Red Devils in this match. Now Hersey who holds the ball. Now to Ricardo Carvalho. Into the box here. Header. All the way there to Bailey. And now throws the ball now all the way there to Havertz. And now all the way now to Nagolan. Now all the way to Diego Maradona. Now Firmino. As a shot, save right there for the goalkeeper. And Bailey will take it, and he throws it there now to Upamecano. And now here's to Kylian Mbappe. Now here's Usain Bolt. And now here's the chance here now for Rooney. And now here's Nagolan. And now all the way there to, looks like from Diego Maradona. Roberto Firmino. Now to Hersey. Into the box here. Header. Oh, save right there for the goalie. Massive chance, I've got to say, there to make it 2-1 to try and get back in the match. But at the moment it looks like here that it might be the Red Devils on definitely holding on this victory, potentially so, in this game. And we'll see what happens from here now. So, looks like here a corner for City. Header, bouncing away slightly. Now to Alaba. Now all the way to Nagolan. Shoots! Ooh, could have been. Another good chance there, could have been. But it looks like here that's going to be definitely now out right there for a goal kick in the matchup for Georgia City in the matchup. So Georgia City win, of course, a goal kick in the matchup. And Diego Maradona will take it into the box here. Header. Oh, at the post. And now here's to Pedro. And now here's to Barella. Hersey. Now to Bolt. Now to Mbappe. And now here's to Mbappe now. Holds it. Holds it tight. And now all the way here now again. For Nagolan. Now all the way here to Roberto Firmino. And now here's to Hersey. Nice little cut in play. Now to Roberto Firmino. Now Hersey. Hersey. Header. Ooh. Very close. Very, very close. And it could have been a chance there for a goal, but he has gone obviously there wide. Goal kick here for the Red Devils. They are now very close now to become champions of the league. We've got, let's say, 10 minutes left for the Red Devils to be confirmed as the champions of this division. Here's Roberto Firmino now. Now lost it back now to Mbappe. Now to Bolt. Now to Sanchez. Not long to go left for the game to go here. Sanchez here. Oh, trying to do something here. But that's gone obviously now definitely out there for a goal kick for the Red Devils. Brilliant chance from Alexis Sanchez to try and create some magic though. But that's gone wide. And now we've got a goal kick in the matchup here for Georgia City in the matchup. So now Ter Stegen will take it. And he boots the ball now all the way to Roberto Firmino slightly. Now all the way to Koulibaly. Not long left for the game to go, by the way. Not long left. We've got a minute to go. Now Roberto Firmino. Now Carvalho. Header. Clearance. Now Dybala now. And it is all over! And the Red Devils are now champions of the Premier League after that massive win here over Georgetown City. And the whole entire season, the Red Devils have been absolutely consistent. But 3 games to go left of the season, they become champions here for this afternoon on match day 36. And the 2024-25 Premier League champions, the Georgetown Red Devils. And finally, they have done it. The Georgetown Red Devils are now crowned champions of the Premier League for how many times now? The last 20 times they've won this gracious league. And they've done it here in style as they won the matchup by 2-0 against Georgetown City, their rivals. Funny enough, they won against their rivals and won the league title. And they'll confirm as champions if they won here, this matchup this afternoon. And they've done it in style, Jimmy. And how do you feel on the Red Devils as champions of this division? I'm very proud. very proud in terms of how they performed it all season. They did so well in terms of being consistent, you know. I think when they got rid of Ronaldo and they signed Mbappe as his replacement in the summer, I feel that he's done so well in terms of him getting gelled in so quickly into the Red Devils team, being quick to get used to the system, how the Red Devils play their football, and I feel that that really helps the Georgington Red Devils to go and clinch the Premier League title on signing Mbappe from Inter Taloga, and that's a big signing that is from Antonio Conte's men to have him to be the addition to replace Ronaldo is really, you know, big steps to take for a number 7 to be replaced by another number 7. And, you know, defensively all season they've been decent. Mbappe has been the one that's been decent, and they're champions for a reason. And you cannot knock them off whatsoever because they've done it a lot of times through the years as a football club. Their tradition is to win Premier League titles, and they've done it here for this afternoon, and they should be very proud of themselves here. They've got now another 3 or 4 games to go left of the Premier League, 3 games to play, and they're crowned champions already. And it shows you they had a very amazing season, and there's no teams like Parentos or Waynord or even Alders to catch up to the Red Devils because they've been absolutely bloody good. They've been all season, and you know, hats off to Conte to actually play that system and play that real forward disciplined football to try and get results over teams across the Premier League, and they did that very impressively here this afternoon. So yeah, congratulations to them. Okay, thank you there, Jimmy. And now we move on now into the highlights across the Premier League for this weekend of the other 9 matches. And let's get to the coverages for those games right here, right now for the Premier League for match day 35. A brilliant start to the match-up here for Padres Impact to get themselves that goal as Malcolm, nice pass to Eric Cantona. And then Lacazette got a finish, strike, hit the post, rebound, out away. And then Malcolm crosses the ball into the box, back to Lacazette, and he shoots and scores. And Padres Impact are 1 goal up in the matchup here against Inter Taloga so far in the game. And then Inter Taloga got themselves a goal here to make it 1-1 in the matchup as Mateo Kovacic, nice pass there to David Beckham, then to Frankie de Jong, and then Anton Griezmann got onto that, and he passed there to Mahrez, then back to Griezmann, and he shoots and scores just before half time, and now Inter Taloga are now level in the game, and now it's 1 apiece between these two sides. And the full-time whistle blew here at the La Soccer Stadium here this afternoon as it ends Padres Impact 1, Inter Taloga 1. And a great counter-attack here from Chesigo Blue Tigers in the matchup as Luther Mateus, nice pass there to Marco Reus to get the finish right there past the goalie, and now Reus makes it 1-0 to Chesigo Blue Tigers in the match as a real good run right there from Reus. Another decent counter-attack here from Chesigo Blue Tigers as Mo Salah, nice pass there all the way to Marco Reus, and he got that last touch and last finish to put the ball right in the top corner, and Chesigo Blue Tigers are now 2 goals up in the matchup here over Aldous in the game, and what an unbelievable hit right there from him, and Chesigo Blue Tigers extend the lead over Aldous in the matchup so far. But however, things got bad here for Aldous in the matchup. Neither a nice counter-attack here for Coutinho to Aubameyang. Aubameyang there to Suarez. Then Suarez right there to Philippe Coutinho. The cross ball into the box. Header right there into Suarez. And that's a goal back in the matchup here for Aldous to make it 2-1 in the game so far. A nice counter-attack here from Angel Di Maria was 1v1 to the goalkeeper of Bert Leno as he really was 1v1 and he squared that ball all the way there to Luis Suarez, and now it's 2-2 in the game here over Chesigo And a real proper matchup in terms of the fight here in this game, as Aldous scores to make it 2-2, and the match ends as a draw between Chesko Blue Tigers and Aldous, as it ends 2-2 at full time at Stamford Bridge. And the two teams are fighting in the relegation dogfight, Chalford Saturday and Iceberg Forest. But a very good goal from looks like Carnu to pass the ball there to Speedman, and Chalford Saturday scored away from home, and that goal right there is a massive goal for Chalford Saturday on their hopes for survival now in this relegation dogfight between the two sides, as that goal was absolutely marvellous from Speedman. As I've got to say, Carnu right there backheeled the ball to Speedman in an onside position, and Chalford Saturday got the only goal in the matchup to give a little bit of hope now for Chalford Saturday. They can make the great escape and survive, as it ends Iceberg Forest 0, Chalford Saturday 1. And a real good counter-attack here, looks like, from Parantos to try and get themselves a goal in this matchup. As a pass there from Cliff, back to Haaland. Then Haaland right there, nice control, and then shoots. And unfortunately that ball has gone wide for a goal kick in the match. And an unbelievable chance there from Erling Haaland to try and score. And that's gone wide now for a goal kick here in the matchup for Hasenfield. And then, however, things got bad here for looks like Hasenfield Terriers in the matchup, as Haterball right there got taken out, looks like here, by Dennis Parker in the matchup. And now there's a free kick in the game, by the way, for Hasenfield so far. And that was a reckless, let's say, challenge there, I've got to say there, from Parker. And now free kick's being given for the Terriers. And then Hasenfield to the free kick from Michael Landrup into the box. Header from Haterball, but that's gone wide now for a goal kick in the match. And a nice chance there from Hasenfield to try and score, but unfortunately the match ended here as a goalless draw between Hasenfield Terriers and Parantos, as it ends 0-0. A very good start to the match up here for Goldfield in the match, as Eden Hazard, nice counter-attack there to Roy Keane, all the way to Tino Werner to slot the ball home to make it 1-0 in the game, as Goldfield are 1-0 up to the good so far over Los Andreas. As Goldfield's football has been absolutely fantastic in terms of their attacking football and their flow of play, and now Goldfield has made it 1-0 in the match. And then Hazard right there, unfortunately could not get the ball, and then Paul Gascoigne really holds it tight. Then to Gascoigne again, now to Falcao, has a shot and scored there past goalkeeper Jan Oblek. And now Ramanel Falcao makes it 1-1 in the game here between these two sides. And that's an absolute brilliant shot and a real brilliant goal from him, the captain. And now it's 1 apiece between these two sides here this afternoon. And the full-time whistle blew here at the end of the matchup as it ends Goldfield 1, Los Andreas FC 1 at full-time. And a great chance here looks like from Grasshopper to try and clear the ball away from danger. But Robert Lewandowski, nice one there to Mkhitaryan. And Sergio Aguero got that finish past the goalkeeper right there to make it 1-0. What a hit there from Sergio Aguero. And Waynord FC are 1-0 up to the good here at the Grasshopper Turf Stadium here this afternoon. And then another chance here for almost a goal here potentially here for, it looks like, from Ospina to almost let in a goal in for Waynord, but Patrick Vieira, nice pass there to Mkhitaryan. And then Robert Lewandowski got onto that. And now it is a goal here to make it 2-0 in the matchup. Unbelievable hit, unbelievable goal, and it is 2-0 to the Waynord in the matchup here at the Grasshopper Turf Stadium here this afternoon. And the full-time whistle officially blew here at the Grasshopper Turf Stadium as it ends Grasshoppers 0, Waynord FC 2 at full-time. And a nice perfect chance here for, looks like, Hashtag United to get something in this game here, as they need to get a result because they might be relegated confirmed here this afternoon if they lose to Red Bull Toledo. But things got bad for Hashtag United, however, as Ian Robin scored past Ben Foster to make sure Red Bull Toledo lead the game and now they're in big trouble now, as they got one more close step now for hashtag to be confirmed relegated by the end of the game. And that's an absolute perfect goal there. Nice pass there from Isaac to find Iron Robin, and he puts that ball home, and the full-time whistle blew at the end of the matchup as hashtag United's 5-year stay in the Premier League came to an end here this afternoon, as it ends RB Tomato 1, hashtag United 0. And a real brilliant start here, looks like, for Sporting Sun Lake to get themselves a goal in the matchup here over Newport Dragons, as Gomez, nice pass to Wilfred Boney to score the first goal and finish the ball into the back of the net, as Boney makes it 1-0 against Newport Dragons here this afternoon. And that's an unbelievable goal right there from Wilfred Boney. And now Sporting Sun Lake are 1 goal up to the good here in the game so far. And a nice counter-attack here from Sporting Sun Lake in the matchup, as Wilfred Boney there took it all upon himself to score another goal here to make it 2-0 in the matchup. As what an unbelievable brilliant run there from Boney to get himself another goal in the matchup, as Sporting Sun Lake scored 2 goals past Newport Dragons, and that win gives them huge boost of confidence, of course, to try and escape the relegation drop. But at the moment they're currently 18th. But the full-time score ends 2-0 to Sun Lake. As a great chance here for AFC Richmond to score against the goalkeeper Jasper Silson, as Pele right there shoots, blocked with the South Coast defender, and then Jamie Tart struck the ball first time on his laces in the top corner, and now AFC Richmond are now 1-0 up to the good here in the matchup at the stadium of Nelson Road here for this afternoon, as absolute unbelievable hit right there from Jamie Tart to put that ball right in the top corner. And now Richmond are now in the game 1 goal up to the good here, as a full-time score at the end of the matchup. Richmond guaranteed 3 points as it ends 1-0 in the game here at full-time. The official results of match day 35 of the Premier League: AFC Richmond 1, South Coast Rangers 0, Newport Dragons 0, Sporting Sun Lake 2, Red Bull Tomato 1, hashtag United 0, Grasshoppers United 0, Warenord 2, Goldfield 1, Los Andreas FC 1, Hassenfield Terriers 0, Parantos 0, Iceberg Forest 0, Charlford Saturday 1, Chesco Blue Tigers 2, Adders Gunners 2, Padres Impact 1, Inter Taloga 1, and the Georgington Red Devils 2, Georgington City 0. So huge congratulations to the Georgington Red Devils to become champions of this great division of the Premier League after defeated Georgington City, their rivals, by 2-0. And that'll mean that Parantos are currently second, in third is Aldous, and in fourth position we have is Warenord, while Chesco Blue Tigers are fifth, sixth is Padres Impact, 7th is Inter Taloga, 8th is Goldfield Boys United, and 9th position is Georgington City, and 10th position will be wrapping up the top half of the table, is South Coast Rangers. So that'll mean that now for the bottom half of the table of the Premier League, as Sporting Sun Lake are currently in the relegation playoff position, and they've got 30 points so far, while Charlford Saturday are currently 19th position with 28 points. But hashtag United, unfortunately, are the first team confirmed here this weekend as relegated to play in the second Liga for next season after 5 years played in this division, and they survived all the last 4 seasons. But this season, however, in their 5th season, they are now relegated to play in the second Liga for next season. And coming up for next Monday, we do have the massive game here between Chesco Blue Tigers and Padres Impact, as that match will be the major game coming up, of course, on Monday in 2 days' time, to find out Chesco Blue Tigers or Padres to try and catch up to the top 4 of the Premier League. And that's all we have time for here right now for Saturday kickoff, for the coverage here for this afternoon. Congratulations, big congratulations to Georgington Red Devils become the champions of the Premier League for the 2024 and 2025 season. And that's going to be now a wrap of the coverage here of the football, as we'll be returning back on Monday for Monday Night Football between Chesapeake Blue Tigers and Padres Impact. But until then, have a very good night, everyone.